Shannon Sharpe fired from ESPN, but it gets worse. Oh shit, Unk, what the fuck, Unk?
He stepped down from ESPN while that was going on because he thought that he was coming back at the beginning of the preseason for NFL. Well, NFL preseason is beginning to start next week, or I think this week, and they just fired him.
Shannon don't even, bro, he has enough money to retire, bro. Shannon Sharpe, you're an old man, my guy. Just relax, all right? If anything, start your own podcasting and just live off of that. Start your own thing. Everyone will watch it.
Shannon Sharpe had left Fox Sports in 2023.
Oh my God, he has that. Is that a beard or is that a little shadow?
By the time he was leaving the show with him and Skip Bayless, everything was all good. He was joining First Take on ESPN, and he started August 2023.
Shannon Sharpe. Why did they look like wax figures, bro? He got a big ass head. God damn. Shit look like a Snickers bar, bro.
Those episodes was hit. That wasn't the biggest thing coming his way.
Look at
January 2024, Shannon Sharpe would shock the world.
Okay.
With one of the greatest podcast interviews of all time, the Cat Williams.
That man
episode.
Cat.
And from there, everything.
Hey, Cat's a funny ass dude, bro. I love how unfiltered he is.
Started to come into fruition. He was on ESPN.
He's a little gay though.
Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco was popping.
Ocho.
The brand deals were coming in. Not to mention, he came up with his own liquor.
Oh, did he actually? Hey, my 21st birthday is coming up. Recommendations, all right? What should I try first?
Shannon Sharpe couldn't be.
I don't do drugs. All right, I don't even want to drink, honestly. You know, fuck that. I'm gonna just stick to my little Kool-Aid packets.
He stopped. Money was coming in.
I'm too
everywhere.
good, bro.
He's making
for that
more money
shit.
in a year than he probably made in his entire NFL career.
Hey, he was a stud in the NFL.
Shannon Sharpe got a little beside himself, and of course, like most guys, you can think that you're unstoppable until he met a 20-year-old by the name of Gabriella.
She was 20? Oh my God, is that? Oh, that's not Michelle.
She worked at a gym that he was visiting, and of course, we all know that Shannon loves those white women. And even though she was 20 and he was in his late 50s, that didn't stop the clapping from coming on.
And that didn't stop him.
Clapping is exactly what Shannon Sharpe did.
Damn, 20 is actually kind of crazy though. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little sus right there, bro. You're in your upper 50s. That's what he said.
Clapping a lot.
Fucking a 20-year-old.
Clapping a lot until he got hit with a lawsuit.
He got hit with a lawsuit.
A lawsuit. Yes.
For
one
what?
that was in many cases what he would consider maybe frivolous. I mean, that's how he took it at first, because she went and got with Tony Busby, a famous lawyer known for shaking down black men. Tony Busby shook down Deshaun Watson in one.
Tony Busby, bro. Tony Busby.
Tried it with Jay-Z.
Racist.
But hey, third time's a charm. He had a lot of evidence on Shannon Sharpe, and Shannon Sharpe was shook. For whatever reason, Gabriella Zuniga had a lot of text messages, voicemails. She had some information on Shannon Sharpe that literally could ruin his career. Now,
But this man's wearing a beanie with a fucking dress shirt.
To be honest, Shannon Sharpe has prior history of women in the past talking about how he was abusive, and this also happened on a previous network that he was on. So he's not squeaky clean and all.
No way he's abusive. Come on. Do y'all think that?
But he was shook.
I mean, he talks aggressively. He talks aggressive as fuck. It's like someone else is in his body speaking for him.
He turned down the first offer, which was to settle out of court. He wasn't going to go with that. And then they hit him with the $50 million lawsuit. And Shannon Sharpe did this.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Damn, blackmailing at its finest. Like, shit. Whoa, I am not trying to be racist. I swear that I was not trying to be racist. Blackmail? Oh, damn. Am I a genius or what? I didn't even mean it like that.
10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans.
Boy, y'all sit your stupid ass down.
She was an OnlyFans model?
You think you is?
That makes sense.
Shannon Sharpe did something that was a buster move.
Trying to get his money.
Jay-Z, which I thought was weak. Like, bro, like Jay-Z wasn't in the room with you when you was slapping cheeks.
He's right, you know.
But again, he thought that everything was going to go his way.
Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, it went his way.
What happened?
It went the other way.
Got him.
Shannon Sharpe made what he thought was the right move. He'll step away from ESPN and handle this, and once this kind of goes away, he'll come back to the network.
That's what his
Sounds smart.
thought process
You
was.
don't bring any drama to your employer while you're dealing with your dirt. Handle your dirt. You
Why do they keep showing that same picture, bro? Like, I get it. I see it. Fuck. Like,
come
damn.
back to the network. All
Bro, he
will
has so many other, like,
be good. But then
Why that one?
something happened in the meantime. Shannon Sharpe decided to go ahead and settle. We don't know how much money it was, but people started to believe that he settled for $23 million.
He called black women gold diggers.
Shannon Sharpe allegedly settled for $23 million and she retired her OnlyFans
He told
career.
his own children, that he should be the last option that they are able to call whenever they need help. He didn't even want to pay for his own, I believe it was his daughter's wedding.
Okay.
He was a willing participant. He was a
Pay for your daughter's wedding, bro. Well, guess what? Your daughter's getting married to her fucking husband, bro. I wouldn't want to pay for another man's wedding. Bro, think about it, bro. Like, I get that's your daughter. You know, I get you got money. But, hey, if you're stepping into another man's life, shouldn't that man be able to provide for you? Like, come the fuck on, bro.
willing participant.
Bro, be grateful I bring you a wedding gift, bitch.
And every single thing that he did, and I
Ungrateful
don't feel
bitch.
sorry for him. The universe sent him signs.
You're big, shut up.
And then,
Like,
of course,
wanna
you know,
hear it.
the sisters had to come out
The
and say
sisters.
this.
Do you see how when you go to these white tea women and claim that black women ain't this and black women ain't that, we got too much mouth, we got too much attitude, we all gold diggers like Mr. Shannon Sharpe said? Do you see the outcome? White tea women know how to play the game.
YT?
They know
A
that
white-
you all are desirable. You all are the forbidden fruit. They're gonna milk that. They're gonna milk you till it's dry.
Y'all believe that?
Now, if he settled for over $20 million, well, that's crazy because he didn't even make that plan in the NFL. And then you give that money to a lady who's 20 years old, and then she retires from OnlyFans.
That's
But again,
crazy,
the
man.
strategy that Shannon Sharpe
Set for life.
has is, listen,
For
I
lying.
know it's a loss, but it's not a problem. I can get that money back. That's his mentality, right? That's what he's thinking. It's a strategy thing. Look, give them the money, get back on social media. I can make the money because of a few things. Number one, Club Shay Shay is popping. I got over 4
Club
million
Shay
subscribers
Shay,
over there.
damn.
That's nothing, right? I'm gonna make the money back. Two, Chad Ochocinco and me got Nightcap. I'm balling over there. Three, I got my liquor popping. All that's good, and I'll be able to recover that money because again, selling this, all my brands will come back. And obviously, guess what? NFL season is starting back, and I'm gonna be able to go back to ESPN, and it's okay. I'll
Bro, Uncle Sharpe he's okay
have
anyway,
it
bro.
all again.
It don't matter.
Right? Well, Shannon Sharpe officially was fired from ESPN, and we don't really understand.
I mean, I could see why, man. He just has so much controversy like around his name. You feel me? And I could see why the NFL wouldn't want to, kind of promote that. Not even though he was a great, analyst and whatever. Like I could see like the drama is just too much. NFL don't play that shit.
Understand what was the reason that he was fired.
They do
Definitely
not play
something
that
happened
shit
because
at all.
Most articles are saying that he cut ties. Now, why is this important? Now, number one, Shannon Sharpe has his own platforms, right? He got Club Shay Shay,
Club
he
Shay
got,
Shay.
Nightcap. It don't really matter. He don't need ESPN anymore, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. You see, Shannon Sharpe benefited a lot from ESPN. Why? Number one, he got a lot of exposure. Okay.
Yeah,
When
true,
you're
true.
on a show like First Take, and you're on there with people like Stephen A. Smith, you're in front of the entire world. So by chance, if somebody knew you or didn't know you, but they know that you had a YouTube channel, just being on ESPN alone helps you blow up tremendously. It's the biggest gift that keeps on giving. And Shannon Sharpe is an excellent show host, right? He knows sports. He commentates really, really good on football.
Yeah,
and
he's a
even
great
basketball, so he's
commentator, man.
versatile with both of those things. Great sportscaster, and people tune in to see him, but not only tune in to see him on ESPN, they tune in to see him on his own independent platforms. Number two, Shannon
Which is
Sharpe
what's
gets a
up,
stamp
man.
of credibility
He got real fans organically.
from ESPN. Now, he's on there with a lot of really interesting people, if you want to say Stephen A. Smith and other people there. So he's qualified.
Hey, who would y'all take, man? Stephen A. or Shannon Sharpe? Stephen A. is like, I felt like they're both kind of hot-headed and shit, but Stephen A. kind of gets very annoying. Very annoying. Not kind of, he does get very annoying.
Gets a stamp of approval. You played in the NFL, but you're on there with Stephen A. Smith and all these other guys, so you get a stamp of approval, not only from ESPN, but from Disney, who owns it, and we'll get into that.
Disney?
Three,
Oh,
ESPN actually
they own
tags
ESPN?
Shannon Sharpe on Twitter, now X, on Instagram. So the individual short form content that comes from ESPN, he's getting free promotion, which leads to
Free
traffic to his
promotion.
YouTube channels, okay?
Damn.
Not only that, they sometimes take clips from
He's basically sponsored by the NFL.
Nightcap, his own personal show with Chad Johnson, and they then repost it. What does that do? It is the best clip farming system on planet Earth to promote your personal shows. Basically, you got the biggest network in sports, blowing you up all times of hours of the day, and then also making you more visible than ever before, more visible than you ever were at Fox. All right, that's number one. Number two, look at the brand deal opportunities that come because you're Shannon Sharpe. Now, it's okay that you have Club Shay Shay.
Shannon Sharpe.
That's one thing, right?
Shay Shay.
But because you work
That's
for
a grown-ass
ESPN,
man
which is
calling
Disney,
himself Shay
you
Shay.
are a person of high regard because Disney has a squeaky clean image. It's important to understand that,
Squeaky
right?
clean.
And if you work for Disney, which is a company that is so respected, it trains other companies how to deal in things like customer service and customer care. It is the gold standard of
Disney's probably like, yeah, the number one, like, what did they say? Brand? What the fuck did he say? My
all
bad.
companies. Disney.
Company.
So if you're a person working for Disney, how you carry yourself offline really matters. Rewind.
Food show, merch, anything.
2021, you guys forgot. Remember what happened with Paul Pierce?
Paul Pierce,
who was, a commentator at that particular time on ESPN, did something pretty stupid. He was in there with some chicks. He was married at the time. They were strippers.
You were married and you did? What are you fucking dumb?
He was drinking, smoking weed, not illegal. This is on his own time, okay? But what ended up happening to Paul Pierce? Fired.
Fired.
Now, the reality is that ESPN cannot deal with a particular individual that is like Paul Pierce. And in this case, Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe messed his career up the moment that he agreed to settle that out of court. In the eyes of Disney, that is an admission of guilt. And so what is the policy? All right. ESPN talent agreements include strict moral clauses and guidelines around public conduct. Okay. Now, even though Shannon Sharpe is not really guilty of public conduct, well, because a lawsuit was there, this is what got Paul Pierce.
Is that why? Is that because there was a whole lawsuit? So they don't even care about the situation. It's just the fact that he had a lawsuit.
Basically, what this is you're breaching our guidelines as a person who has a sexual allegation against you. We can't have you working in our business because you make us look.
Wait. What was the lawsuit even about? Was it like with the 20-year-old? Was it like how do you say it? Like sexual assault or something, or without consent? Like what the fuck happened? And she won 20 fucking mil. Like,
look back. And I just want guys to understand.
I'm pretty sure he
also,
didn't just show up at the house. I'm pretty sure she sent the Addy and whatever.
You need to rethink that. All right. Yes, you do. Like, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I used to have that mentality. But once you box yourself in like that, it's just so hard to grow, right? And if people who have more than you don't like you and you piss them off, literally, it's more hard for Shannon Sharpe to grow now
Uncle
than ever
Shannon.
before because he doesn't have that stamp of approval. He doesn't have that engine. He doesn't have that weight. And the brand deals are just not going to be coming in as they were before because, bro, you got fired from ESPN. This is why you see Paul Pierce doing things like the Truth podcast now instead of being on ESPN. And the reason is, to be honest, he doesn't have that same level of credibility as he had before because the image is now tainted. That's why Paul Pierce don't really care. And he's talking the way he is because Paul Pierce can't really deal with the public like he used to before.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So
he's unfiltered now.
For you, bro. Should have been clapping too many cheeks. So guys, what do you think?
Shannon.
Jackson Beck.